time machine wizard, fixing tech with glee. Old gadgets, new life, he's the chosen one. Every broken circuit, he's gonna get it done. From vintage TVs to your old cassette, with a trusty soldering iron, there's no regret. Turning back the clock, making them shine. Rolling Tide is magic, it's simply divine. Hey, like and subscribe, join the crew. Rolling Tide is on YouTube, he's waiting for you. Fixing your old electronics, bringing them back. Tune in now, you're on the right track. He's got the flow, he's got the style. Every DIY hack makes it all worthwhile. Capacitors dancing, resistors in line. With a grin on his face, he's crossing the tide. From video games to the stereo beat, Rolling Tide brings the fix, can't accept defeat. Watch him unravel, watch him restore. Every click and pop, you're gonna want more. Hey, like and subscribe, join the crew. Rolling Tide is on YouTube, he's waiting for you. Fixing your old electronics, bringing them back. Tune in now, you're on the right track. So gather around, folk, it's more to show. It's a journey through time, come on, let's go. With every episode, the wonders unfold. Rolling Tide, a story to be told. No broken dreams in his workshop space, just a passion for fixing a welcoming place. Each step of the way, you'll learn something new. From repairing a lamp to a classic Atari 2. With a twist of his wrench and a turn of the dial, you'll be flipping through channels in no time. We'll smile. Throw your hands up, it's a community vibe. Feel that electric pulse, feel that old tribe. Get your gear ready, let's spark up the chat. Rolling Tide is the name, remember that. Hey, like and subscribe, join the crew. Rolling Tide is on YouTube, he's waiting for you. Fixing your old electronics, bringing them back. Tune in now, you're on the right track. So if you've got gadgets that need a good home, Rolling Tide is the place, and don't need your own. With every new fix, you'll feel the blast. Join the journey now, let's make tech last.
Okay, welcome back. It's been a little while since I did a live stream. There's really nothing going on to, do any kind of recording. But as you see in the title, we have an Olympia InfoGlobe in for repair. So somebody out in the interwebs was looking for a repair, and they found my channel, and then they contacted me and say, hey, is it worth fixing? I got a small little problem. I said, sure, not a problem. We can fix it. So here it is. So we're going to unbox it, and we're going to fix it. So it should be fairly easy repair. It's only a tactile switch. The select button on the InfoGlobe is not working, which is the center switch. So you can't select anything to do any programming or adjustments and stuff like that. So these things are vintage in nature, so things do arise, and very well packed, that's for sure. Let's see, we got bubble wrap, more bubble wrap, paper, paper, more paper, more paper, more paper, and more paper, and we got the Discovery kind. The classic blue Olympia InfoGlobe, or Discovery InfoGlobe. We've got the return label, which I always appreciate. Oh, let's see. We got a note. It says, please check the battery cables too. The wires are very thin. Taped in for extra security. And our customer is Brenda. So, Brenda, we're going to check out your InfoGlobe. She provided the power cord. And, of course, the globe itself. Very well packed. So there you go. Ooh, it's a wide base. She's vintage. I haven't seen many wide bases. I think I do have a wide base here. I think it's orange, I believe. So we will verify the complaint and plug in. Spins up. We got the Olympia InfoGlobe. So, like anything else, the left button, if you push and hold the left button, shuts the InfoGlobe off. And of course, if you push and hold it again, it fires it back up. We'll wait for it to come back up. Battery low. And then if you push and hold the right button, it goes into demonstration mode. So we know them two switches work. And then our up button works. Our down button works. But the select button is a little wonky. So we will swap that out. So it's probably it's either probably dirty or it's starting to go bad. So we'll fix it out. So like any other InfoGlobe, it's just a couple of screws on the bottom, but we got to get the top off. That's usually the challenging part. Sometimes. So it's usually finding where the latches are. Of course, this one's never been opened, so it might be a little tough to open. So it's just a matter of finding where they are. So we got one about there. Try to avoid snapping them off, if all possible. Sometimes it could be quite challenging to open these. But a little patience, it'll open up. Sometimes, do I still have it? Oh, yeah, I do. Sometimes you can use a little pick. we got to get in there to get to the PCB. Usually if you get one to pop, the rest of it should come off pretty easy. We got one popped. Like I said, these are quite challenging to open sometimes. Especially if they've never been opened. And there's Pete. Hi, Pete. Pete sent me a package. I think it's supposed to be delivered on Thursday. This one is proving not to be very easy to open. That is for sure. Yeah, that's at the 1, 2, 3, 5 tuber. Okay, I got the front tube popped open. Now I gotta get the back ones. Back ones are the most fragile because they're only microscopic little thin plastic. Okay. Now for the final one. Of course, your hands get tired out from getting a grip on this thing. Get my spudger out of there. It's right in the way. It fell right in the latch. There. Finally got it off when we didn't break the latches. That was a tough one. That was probably the toughest ones I've had in a long time. So now, that's the hard part done. To get that off. So as we can see, we got the wide base here. So this is the wide. This is one of the very variable models of InfoGlobes where these things come in different wide bases, and this one does not have two displays. The display side is on this side. This one is just a counterweight, so it's a blank PCB board. So we'll take the rotor off because we got to get underneath the deck here, and we'll get a magnet so these things don't disappear. These things will disappear. Here is the underside of a wide base. If you've never seen the underside of a wide base, yeah, it looks completely different compared to the narrow bases. So this is your typical, more modern InfoGlobe type rotating arm. Of course, I'm sliding around here. So that is that. So you can tell, yeah, big time difference between probably the same components, pretty much. It's just that in different orientation. A little bit of counterbalance going on there too. That's that. So now it's just a matter of getting under there. Because I never had a wide base apart before. There's the battery. Looks like it was repaired at one time. 9-volt for a backup battery. Kind of interesting. So, there's just two screws holding that on. Usually there's 3. Of course, he's never been off either. Okay. So let's see what comes apart here. Looks like there's screws right there. Okay. Well, like I said, I never had one of these wide bases apart, so I'm not really sure if there's any hidden screws under here. I don't think so. I don't know if there's anything under these rubber pads. Could be. I think there's something under there. Nope, not that one. It's just a sticky pad. How about these 2 down here? Anything under there? Aha! Yep. That's what I figured. Off to the side. Yeah, this is the first time I ever had a wide base apart. We'll fix up these, fix that up to have a better connection. Okay, so it takes care of that. Now we'll see what comes up. Okay. So this is going to flip out of the way. Where there's our buttons. So there's an underside of the of our wide base. So now it's just a matter of getting this baby off. Okay. So we're gonna have to pull the battery out. That's why she wanted us to check the connections. Didn't take much to pull that off. Okay, so that gives us a little bit more room. So we can flip this over. So we gotta get the PCB off. So it looks like there's 2 more screws. they are off. So now we want to be careful what we're doing under here. Don't disturb anything. And this one actually has a chip instead of blob on chip. So there's our chip. So here's our switch that we're after. So that's going to be an easy swap. So our select button is right here. Yeah. These have a nice snap. This one's a little like mushy. So we will swap that out with a new tactile that I got right here. So we'll fire up our soldering iron. Get that rocking and rolling, and then we'll get some wick. So this is a gull wing type switch. So as soon as we get the solder off, we'll be able to just pop it right off. Let that warm up. Like that. Get cleaned off. Okay, so that's that side. I'll do the other side. We want to be very gentle with these aging electronics because anytime you monkey with this stuff, it's very easy to destroy something and you don't really meant to. Especially the tracks on this stuff because like in my other videos where I did the LED replacements for the rotating arm, if you look back, it's very easy for the solder mask to just flake right off, and then you got a real disaster trying to get everything back on. It'll work electrically, but trying to keep the solder off the places you don't want it is kind of challenging. We want to be very gentle. Labor Day weekend already. So for many, summer is over. Because now, Wednesday of next week, Thursday of next week, a lot of little kiddies go back to school. Okay, that should be ready to pop off. So go back on this side. And unbend the gull wings. Okay, move that one out of the way so I don't get them lost. Okay, we got a little bit more solder hanging on. We want to rip the traces off. You know you want to come out. There we go. So here is our old switch. That's a little wonky. Intermittent. One of them deals where sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. But when you want it to work, it doesn't want to. So we'll just clean this off, put it back together, fix up that battery backup, wires, get this thing back. Okay. It feels much better. Now it's just a matter of tacking that down, putting it back together. Okay. Takes care of that. I'll just flip this back around. Put it back together. Make sure our LEDs and go back in their holes, or respected holes, so they don't get bent. Okay, takes care of that. So while we're under here, we'll do a little maintenance. We'll drop of oil on that bearing. I don't think I can get to the underside. I can do that after I flip it back over. Okay, so we'll put our 2 screws back in for the PCB. We're going to have it just sort of screws just touch the PCB without having the super torque. Get in there. Take care of that. So now, while we're out in the open here, fix this battery clip. We'll get some heat shrink, so we'll make it nice and professional. So Pete's in here. Who's the second viewer? Come on. Chat. Do something. Who are you? Are you the mystery watcher? Maybe it's the watcher who won the Nixie clock. I forget his name, but I know who he is. I know sometimes he watches at the same time. Z-Count, I think he is. Okay, so that takes care of that little issue. That takes care of that. Put that back through, hole. Make sure our button's still on there. Button's not clicking right. What's going on here? Something's up with our button. Don't like the feel of that. Okay. It's kind of weird. Probably sitting a little too proud. There we go. Always got to verify your work. Never just trust that it's going to be perfect. Always verify your repair. Only one viewer left. Just Pete. There we go. Now it's ready. Wires back in there. Okay, that's that. Make sure everything's nice. Put the screws back in. Two concurrent viewers. 11 views. So, 9 unique viewers that showed up. They didn't subscribe. Bunch of bums. Okay. That's that. So now we'll put our rotating arm back on. These guys usually only go in one way. Tab versus tab. Tab on the arm, and there's a tab on the hub. Line it up. Yeah, I definitely remember these wide bases 'cause I bought one. I think I had a video on the comparison to the wide base versus the standard, or I should say second gen rotating arm. So that's that. So now we'll do a little test here. See if it still works. Okay. So let's see what's going on here. We got our connections on here. Can't really see. Oops, in this way. Yep. Is that right? I don't think so. Let's see. It goes like that. Wow, pretty dirty. That's amazing. Look at that. Black. This one's actually got two brushes on it, which is interesting. This one's actually got a two brushes on it, which is kind of interesting for the slip ring. Like I said, I never had a wide base before, so I never noticed that. This one has a brushed slip ring. That's kind of interesting. I never noticed that. Let's see, that IR is in there. I got that one sticking up. That one's poking through the hole. So it's just a matter of getting this one lined up correctly, I guess. Oh, that's why. The other contact is not there. Now, how does that go? Like this? Oops. I didn't even notice that. Just happened to see it sitting there. Wow. I was looking at it earlier. I'm like, I know there's two connections for this thing. There. Boy, if I lost that, there ain't no way in hell I would have been able to bodge that together. That would have sucked. I'll have to make a note to myself. Take a wide base apart. Don't lose that little terminal. Holy crap. Wow. Really? Big fat fingers and tiny screws do not mix. Okay. Take two. Get that switch in there just right. There she goes. Now she's going. We got the display back, so now we can safely put that top back on. There we go. While that's doing that, I'll find that battery that was included. Here we are. March of 2026. We'll verify that. Where my little thing going? got one good battery. So now, actually, before I get crazy here, okay, we got our buttons. You see that? Probably not. Our center button works now. Okay. That works. Now we can put our battery back on. And put that back. There we go. So today is 8. Whoops. And 8. And next one is 20. Today's the 30th already. Right, and it's 2025. Hour is 8:38. a.m. That's good. So there. We got our Olympia InfoGlobe. Right. 8:30 p.m. here. So it's 12 hours difference between us. Our little InfoGlobe is working. Turn the light off. I can see it a little better. See me pretty good. 8:38 a.m. We put a little message in it. Why not, right? There you go. Fixed by RT, 825. So there. That takes care of our little repair here. So, since we are... let's see, what's Pete talking about? I got it. Got two watching, looking good. How noisy are they? Got a little motor noise on this one. Just a little bit of well, like any motor noise. That's great. I like your 3-color. Speaking of 3 colors, of course, I was on a quest, and of course I got to honor my little warranty to AK-18, because that InfoGlobe that I sent him went stupid. So, so when he contacted me, he's like, "What is this? A Wish version of an InfoGlobe?" So, there's another one. Oh, perfect. No warranty. So this one's been running here for 2 weeks. So this is not a Wish version. So I'm going to leave it mostly stock, as in the globe looks good. I'm not going to screw in the arm. The arm looks pretty good, but I did put the battery mod in it. That's all I've done with this. If you want to switch the arms for your pretty bright one, or let this one run until the LEDs die, it's up to you, man. Then you can swap out your refurbished arm, and then you can send me the arm for refurbishment. So there's your arm. I mean, InfoGlobe, unicorn. I had to do a lot of nagging to the eBay seller on this one, because he wanted a lot of money for this thing. I'm like, dude, these flipping things are freaking 25 years old. They're not worth what you want for it. I mean, come on, man. So he paid attention to reason and accepted my offer of what I was willing to give him. So there. You know, because the first InfoGlobe, it went brain dead, as I showed in the live streams. It went brain dead, and got the other one that it just happened to turn up on eBay, and I grabbed it and did the arm swap and the battery eliminator swap and stuff like that. But it worked here, as you've seen it on the stream, and then as soon as it went over to no man's land over there on the East Coast there, it died. This one come from the West Coast. I think come from Washington. So Washington to the island of Long, and that's where it's going to finally end up. So it made a pretty long journey to get here, and for me to test it for 2 weeks, which it ate. This thing ate literally. It's been running on my little USB 9-volt thing. It ate 100 amp hours of battery power. So it had a good long test. So that is that for that little story. So Jay's gonna get his InfoGlobe shipped out to him the same time that that Brenda gets hers on Tuesday, I believe, when everything is back open again. So that's good. So we got 5 InfoGlobes in here. We've got this one, that one, the internet InfoGlobe, my not treated very kindly unicorn that it's still working, and my Olympia InfoGlobe Plus, the telephone version. So that is that. So now we can pack this up and ship it out Tuesday. That is good. So I guess the only other thing that went wonky on Jay there is that digital answering machine. Sometimes the light flashes and sometimes it doesn't flash. But I think that is the character of the jewel thief, I believe. I read a description on the theory of how it works, and I believe it's supposed to do that. Not really 100% sure, but people making noise. Other than that, lost my thought. Oh yeah, the jewel thief. Other than that, it's just the nature of the beast. And on top of that, it's it went in trying to make a teaching an old dog new tricks. Sometimes it's kind of challenging to do stuff like that, especially when the circuit's really not meant for that kind of crap to be put into it, and stuff like that. So just one of them deals where enjoy it while it lasts. That's all I can really say. You have a ghost, yeah. A lot of ghosts. I got a poltergeist. I got a God forbid a real poltergeist in this house. All you hear is scraping and grinding and thumping of feet all day long. So there. Three AA batteries included. Oh, let's see. That's a different box. Well, that's kind of weird. 3 AAA batteries, but it's a 9-volt battery backup system. So that's a little weird. Well, okay. So, that is that. Stick our globe in there. Of course, now that I got, did have that thought, it's like, did I put the unicorn in there? The unicorn's right there. So, we'll pack this up. Put that sucker right in the center. There we go. That's that. So, I'll box this up later. Probably later this weekend. Nice little service of InfoGlobe. I still got backing tape in here? I hope I do. That would suck if I didn't. Oh! Oh, there it is. So, he's going to send me a message. It'll be something interesting, I would assume. So there, we went from opening the box to repairing, and now we are closing the box, all on camera. What more service could you ask for, man? It only took what? little over an hour. There you go. Not including the time screwing around doing stupid stuff. That's that. And then we got our return label. Put that on over mine. This old girl can have her InfoGlobe back. Hopefully there's plenty of life on them brushes. There was like at least 5 or 6 mils of brushes left on that slip ring. I'll be able to drop that off along with Jay's at the same time. That is that for repair of a vintage Olympia InfoGlobe. And we fixed her battery clip. So it has a better connection. And then Thursday, probably next Saturday, probably have another live stream with the what Pete has to offer. Probably it's going to be something awesome. And we'll take care of that. That one's dead. We did our little maintenance as much as we could for our motor. If I remember right, I don't think there's really anything on top of that to lubricate other than that bottom bearing. And even that is a lot, that these things are still running after all this time. You know, whoever invented the darn thing, who would ever expect that something would still be running in 2025? I mean, look at them. 1, 2, 3, still running. The ones that one, that's a wide base, so that's probably one of the first generations, I would imagine. I really don't know, because like I mentioned previous times, the different varieties of these things is just bizarre. I mean, the wide bases, and then the regular blue ones with the normal arm, like that one that I got, and one that Jay's got. It's a blue InfoGlobe, but it has the unicorn display board in it. And for whatever reason, if it gets a rogue IR, it changes. It might change red for a cycle, and then you'll never see it again for months or years on end. Just one of them weird things. Because we tried to, I think we did the arm swap and it did work. I don't remember. One of them weird things. So we're all cleaned up. We'll shut the soldering iron off because we're done with that. And then that's about it. So for those, of course, for the single viewer that's... Oh, we still got 2. Who is the second one other than Pete? Come on. Keyboard, man. Second viewer, keyboard. Type something. Come on. Pete's already bailing. Yeah, he's shy. Okay, so enough of me rattling on for an hour and 20 minutes. So for those who stayed through the duration, of course, Pete, thanks for watching, hanging out. For those 16 unique viewers, so 16, what was it, 15, 14, 13 unique viewers. Wasn't really their thing. Email you Monday. I'll be looking for it. Other than that, that's all I got for this particular live stream. So for those who watch the replay, thanks for watching. Make sure you comment, rate, and subscribe, and all the other bullcrap YouTube stuff. And we'll see you on the next live stream. Don't know when it will be. It'll be Saturday when I show off a gift. So we'll see you later. Bye.
Rolling through the channels, what do I see? The time machine wizard fixing tech with glee. Old gadgets, new life, he's the chosen one. Every broken circuit, he's gonna get it done. From vintage TVs to your old cassette, with the trusty soldering iron, there's no regrets. Turning back the clock, making them shine. Rolling TARDIS magic is simply divine. Hey, like and subscribe, join the crew. Rolling TARDIS on YouTube, he's waiting for you. Fixing your old electronics, bringing them back. Tune in now, you're on the right track. He's got the flow, he's got the style. Every DIY hack makes it all worthwhile. Capacitors dancing, resistor in line. With the grin on his face, he's crossing the tide. From video games to the stereo's beat, Rolling TARDIS brings the fix, can't accept defeat. Watch him unravel, watch him restore. Every creak and pop, you're gonna want more. Hey, like and subscribe, join the crew. Rolling TARDIS on YouTube, he's waiting for you. Fixing your old electronics, bringing them back. Tune in now, you're on the mic track. So gather round, folks, it's more than a show. It's a journey through time. Come on, let's go. At every episode, the wonders unfold. Rolling TARDIS, a story to be told. No broken dreams in his workshop space, just a passion for fixing, a welcoming place. Each step of the way, you'll learn something new. From repairing a lamp to a classic Atari 2. With the twist of his wrench and a turn of the dial, you'll be flipping through channels in no time. Will smile, throw your hands up, it's a community vibe. Feel that electric pulse, feel that old tribe. Get your gear ready, let's spark up the chat. Rolling TARDIS is the name, remember that. Hey, like and subscribe, join the crew. Rolling TARDIS on YouTube, he's waiting for you. Fixing your old electronics, rolling them back. Tune in now, you're on the right track. So if you've got gadgets that need a good home, Rolling TARDIS is the place, no need to roam. With every new fix, you'll feel the blast. Join the journey now.